Hello, this is a video on submitting MST scores to 3830. My name is Anthony Luskery, Kilo 8 Zulu Tango, and I'm going to take you through a short slideshow and then do a live presentation on how to use 3830 to report your scores. This slideshow will be available at tiny.cc/MST3830, or you can use the QR code. You'll also be able to access the video recording from this slideshow. So if you'd like to share it with other people, please give them the link of tiny.cc/MST3830. What is 3830? Well, from the website itself, this site's purpose is to make it easier for contesters to share their claim scores. In other words, score rumors and comments immediately after the contest. It's a little bit different with MST though, because it is actually the sole place that we collect scores. Contests like the ICWC medium speed test, the MST, the CW ops test, the CWT, the K1 USN slow speed test, SST, and the state QSO party challenge have worked with 3830 founder Bruce Horn, WA7 BNM, to use 3830 as the sole score collection method. So it's very important that you use 3830 immediately following each of the MSTs. For more information on the 3830 site itself and other features and other uses beyond the MST, you can click on this link to go out there. For more information on the MST, you can click on this link that'll take you out to the site with all the rules and information on operating the MST contest. But for now, we're going to skip that and let you go back later. I'm going to show you the slides first, and then we'll actually go out and do this live. But immediately after the MST, I suggest you go to www.3830scores.com to report your score. You want to choose from the current contest the ICWC medium speed. Make sure you choose the right time because there are 3 different time slots for the contest. You must complete the boxes that are outlined in red. That includes your email address, the call sign that you use for the contest, the class that you operated in, and that is going to be single operator in all cases because that's all there is for this contest, the power, which is either high power of greater than 100 watts, low power 6 to 100 watts, or QRP 5 watts or less. In addition, you must complete the actual information for the scores. Before you do that though, you may want to choose the club drop down box right here where it says select club. It's not a red, you don't have to do it, but if you're on that club list, please do that. That helps keep track of clubs that are there. You then need to record your actual score. You only need to actually use the boxes on the bottom. You can put band by band breakdowns, but you do not need to do that for this particular activity. But please feel free if you'd like to put them in. You need the total number of QSOs in the total box, the total number of multipliers, and for this particular contest, that's the number of unique call signs worked throughout the contest, and then the final score, which is the total number of contacts times the number of multipliers. Once you've completed that, you may choose to click the box that says send a copy to this email address. If you want to do that, that's fine. You don't have to do that. When you're all done, click the button that says submit your score to the 3830 reflector. If everything is okay, it will go out and you'll see that it has been completed. If there's a problem, there will be a red box remaining that has not been completed. So let's take a break here and actually go out and do that. So here's the 3830 website. We're going to come down here. We're going to choose the first time slot. Now, you will see that some of my information has been filled out already. That's because I've set the preferences, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. So again, my email address, my call sign, my operator is going to be single op in every case. I am QRP though, so I'm going to pick that category, 5 watts or less. And I'm going to pick my contesting club, which is the North Coast Contesters. I can choose this from the drop-down menu, and you'll notice that there's separated by country for each of the different clubs or area of the world. So I'm going to choose the US, and I'm going to choose my North America Contest Club, North Coast Contest Club. I'm then going to put my scores in here, and I'll type them in. And I actually have my scores in and 1 mm. So you'll see that my scores are right here. And I have 19 QSOs, 16 unique call signs, and a total of 304. Now, I could copy this if I wanted to by right-clicking on it, choosing copy all. That allows me to actually bring it into the field here, and I can paste it here for my temporary information. Again, you don't want to leave that there, but it's right there. I can type this in: 19, 16, and 304. Now, if I want to, I can put the breakdown in here, and I'm going to just do that for fun here, but you don't have to do that. So I had 9 contacts on 80. I had 9 contacts on 40, and I had 1 contact on 15. I'm going to come in here and delete all this because I don't want that in the box. I'm going to choose to have that sent to me. So I'm going to click this button up here. I'm then going to click on the submit scores to the 3830 reflector site, and you will see my information will show up right here on that page with a summary. Because I asked to have it emailed to me, it will also be emailed to me in this exact same format. So let's go back to the slideshow and continue with the slideshow. The other thing you can do from 3830 is you can check for information on using the site by clicking on the updates and FAQ. But the thing that you're also going to want to be able to do is take a look at the score summaries. And you can do this very simply by going to the 3830 site, clicking on contest summaries at the top, then scrolling down until you find the ICWC medium speed test, and then this window will pop up. From there, you can view the scores for any week. So let's go ahead and take a look at that. Again, we're going to go to the contest summaries. We're going to scroll down until we find ICWC medium speed test. Now you'll notice that there's only one listing here because all of the different times are shown under one category. We can pick the week we want to take a look at, and we can see how the score is for everyone. Or we can choose to look under only certain categories. Now, of course, I need to pick one that has not occurred yet because that contest has not already started. So let's pick the one from February 28th, and you'll see we now have scores in it. And if I scroll down, you'll see all of the scores for that contest. We can also separate out just by look by call sign. We can also look by club. So if you want to find people that are in your club or active in that group, you can click on this and see all of the clubs. So again, that's a way that you can do it. Let's take a look at the Long Island CW group, click the go button, and now it will show us the Long Island CW members. So it's very important if you're a Long Island CW member to include that information in your initial submission. Let's go back to the slides a second. Now, you can also just simply go in and search anytime you want under the summaries based on call sign. So if we go to call summaries again, we can go up here to the upper right hand corner, type in a call sign, click on search, and that will show all of the contests that we took part in. It's taking a second to load here. And there it goes. And you can see the contests that I've taken part in over the last couple months. And you can scroll down. It gives a long history. You can go back and view any of the contests that you participated in. I go all the way back to 2002. I've been posting information here. Now, I mentioned earlier preferences, and you can make it much easier for future submissions to 3830 if you set the preferences. That will simply allow you to put in your email address, your call sign, your QTH, your club, and all that information will be saved automatically and appear each time you go to 3830. It allows these fields to automatically fill in each time. You can always change them if necessary. Note that the information is stored in a cookie on that computer. So if you're using a different computer, the preferences will not be there. If you're new to contesting, you might want to consider viewing my slideshow on Introduction to Contesting or the video recording of that presentation. Or if you're an ARRL member, you can take an ARRL class that I designed. It's 5 different modules on contesting. You need to be an ARRL member, and it's in the ARRL Learning Center, Learning Network. So again, by clicking on these links, you can go out to those resources very easily. That's it. And again, if you want more information on 3830 in general, click on this link. And then just a shameless advertisement. Here's my website. Please feel free to visit it. If you need to contact me, here's my email address. And the final advertisement is if your group is interested in a presentation, I have a whole list here of presentations that I'd be happy to do for your club via Zoom. Just please feel free to contact me. So thank you very much. And please join us for the MST each week. And please remember to put your scores on 3830.